14-1 is nothing to sneeze at. Talk about what this season has meant as a whole.
Man, this season, coming from my freshman year, being 1-9, and being able to come my senior year and go to state championship, it's going to be one of the great runs that are going to be remembered for many years. So I'm very proud of what we've done as a team and everybody as a whole.
Yeah, it was the best chemistry I've ever seen. We were just clicking from the start. We were struggling a little bit, but going to where we did, I couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think if you would have asked any of us 15 weeks ago if we would have thought we would be at the state championship game, I think we probably would have all laughed at you. And I remember the moment that I knew that we had a shot at doing it, and the guys had a little players-only meeting in the locker room. I think was that right before week one, and from then on, it was all pedal to the metal, and they played awesome ever since. Again, the joy that they provided to the community over the last 3 weeks is irreplaceable. So I'm lucky, got to coach a special group of guys.
How difficult was it to simulate their speed this week?
Oh, we couldn't. Just going to be honest with you, we didn't really have we didn't have the ability to do that, I don't think, during practice. We gave it our best shot, and again, I don't think, unless you have players like that, you can't replicate that the way that it's actually going to be especially on a good turf field. So certainly I think speed was a big issue tonight, and again, I don't think we did a good job of getting them ready for that during the week, and then again, I don't know if we could have showed them exactly how fast than what he really was.
Was it the speed of their players or the pace of play?
I think both. I think pace of play, I think speed of their players, both kind of got the best of us tonight.
Offensively, you guys were struggling to get the run game going early. What were they doing on the defensive side of the ball?
I think they just stacked the box. I think that's evident in our ability to kind of get throwing the ball later and able to generate some yards in the pass game. Just kind of there. And they had a good game plan as far as taking the run away and making us go to some third and fourth options that we necessarily had to go into all year. So Coach Wiles and those guys did a great job. Coach Mills and those guys did a great job having them ready and playing a great game plan. And again, taking away kind of what we've been successful at all year.
Coach, was there one person on their squad that was toughest to prepare for?
No, I don't think so. Certainly our quarterback is super talented. I think their tailback is talented. All three of their linebackers are ballers. I think just as a whole, that's probably the fastest team we've seen all year. And again, we couldn't get it adjusted, and we didn't do a good job as coaches kind of putting them in the right spots to take advantage of some of the speed. And again, it got out of hand, and we just couldn't catch back up.
And Jordan, what did you think of their defense?
Their defense was pretty good. They were playing pretty far off, so the other game was pretty wide open and all that, and we made some plays. But the defense overall was all right. It wasn't the best defense I played against this year.
On the touchdown reception you had, it looked like the defensive back fell over. What happened on that play?
Once I saw the call, that's one of my favorite routes to run. In the post corner, I knew when I hit him with the post and he opened his hip, and I cut through and I went over him. I knew I was going to make a touchdown on that play.
It looked like you were close to going out of bounds there. Was that tough to get your feet down there on that one?
The ball placement was really good. I just had a toe drag, but it was a good catch.
And then Abram, what did you go through out there? It was definitely a different opponent tonight.
Yeah, it was. Like Coach said, they were just fast, and they were doubling Jordan all night, and they would do last-second changes, so you had to kind of change it up mid-play and just see what you could make out of the play.
And what memories will you take away from this season?
Probably win the regional championship. That was the best, most funnest game I've ever played in my life.
As the playoffs went on, it seemed like you were running the ball a lot more. What did you see today from their front seven as you were trying to run the ball?
They were more talented than a lot of teams we faced, and so we just had to change it up and see what we could get out of the